In this video, we're going to discuss whether it's ever a good idea to talk to the police when you're under arrest in Canada. Most lawyer videos out there will say that it's never a good idea to talk to the police when you're under arrest. And for the most part, I agree. But there are a few exceptions. But let's start from the beginning. The starting proposition is that you should never talk to the police. So assume that and use that as a baseline. And there's good reason for that. There are three main reasons not to talk to the police when you're under arrest. Number one, if you don't say anything to the police, you have 100% guaranteed that you will not incriminate yourself in any way. Number two, your right not to talk to the police is constitutionally protected through Section 7 of the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. That section says that you have a right against self-incrimination. What that means is that if you say nothing to the police, if you say no comment, that information cannot be used against you down the road. The third reason not to talk to the police is that saying nothing will actually shorten your stay in custody. Technically, the police have up to 24 hours to hold somebody in custody in Canada before releasing them or before even having a bail hearing. That means the police can continue to interrogate somebody for up to 24 hours. As soon as the police realize that they're not getting anywhere, if they keep getting a repeat answer of no comment, they will give up. But as long as they keep getting some information out of the person they have detained, they will keep going. So the less you say, the faster you'll get out of custody. There are some tried and true techniques to remaining silent and to weathering a police interrogation. And make no mistake, when you're in for police questioning, it is a police interrogation. You are under arrest. Your liberty has been restricted. You are not free to leave. And if you're lucky, you're not in handcuffs, but oftentimes you are. So the technique is this. I literally tell my clients to write down on their arm the words no comment. And for every single question the police ask, you say no comment. If you feel really adventurous, you can say, my lawyer said to say no comment. Or, on the advice of my lawyer, I have no comment at this time. Do not say I don't know. Do not say I don't remember. Those two answers suggest that you heard the question and you're actually responding meaningfully to it, but trying not to give a lot of information. No comment suggests to the police that you understand their question, but you are exercising your right to remain silent and you are choosing not to answer it on the advice of your lawyer. No comment, no comment, no comment. You can expect to say no comment at least 50 times. So many people in custody are surprised when they say no comment and they expect the interview to end, but the police keep going. You see, the police also have a technique. If they're acting really nice to you, it's to get information. If they're being frustrated or appearing frustrated, it's to get information. Everything they do is designed to get you to talk. And so even if you say no comment, they say that's okay, and they start talking. And they start giving you more and more information about the case and asking you more and more questions. The answer should be the same. No comment. The burning question for likely you and a lot of people who watch these videos is, but if I have something critical to add, if I have something exonerating, shouldn't I say it? Shouldn't I tell the police? And this is where the nuance comes. There may be an opportunity to tell them what really happened, but you have to pick the time and the place. And when you're in police custody, when you're in handcuffs, when you're under detention, it is neither the time nor the place to do so. And here's why. First, there's a huge power imbalance. Again, and I can't stress this enough, you are in police custody. They can come and go anytime. They can rotate out their officers to stay fresh and stay quick. you can't leave. Huge power imbalance. And in that scenario, you should not say anything. Number two, there's a huge information imbalance. They may tell you what you're charged with, but that's the only thing they'll tell you. And then they look to you to explain yourself. And then they'll decide whether it matches up with the evidence. But if it doesn't match up even in the slightest, they're gonna use that against you. If we want to tell our story, we're definitely not going to do it while you're in custody. We're going to first gather all the information about the situation. We will even connect with the police to ask them for their version of events. We'll gather corroborating information, we'll gather other witness statements, and we will put our version of events in writing. We will control the narrative. We will decide what to disclose and what not to disclose, and we will decide how to do it. So coming back to the question, is it ever a good idea to talk to the police when you're under arrest? The answer is, while you're under arrest and detention, it is never a good idea. But that doesn't mean it's never a good idea to work with the police to get your charges dismissed. The key is, do it right, do it on your timetable, control the narrative and the flow of information. And that's what we're here to help you do.